Right, good morning. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Nguyên and I learn in Academy 2.
Fantastic. All right, shall we get started?
Yes.
So to begin with part one, we're just going to focus on games. What's your favorite game?
What's my favorite game? Well, in my opinion, I love to play gardening games. Example, there is this really nice, relaxing gardening game that includes you have to take care of plants and you can decorate your house while you're in that game.
Fantastic. And what types of games are most popular with children in Vietnam?
Wait, take a second. I think that the most popular games for children in Vietnam nowadays are violent games like fighting. I think there's a game that's called Arena of Valor that they like to play. It's a game where you have to run around and kill your enemies with your team.
Fantastic. And what kind of games do adults like?
I don't really see adults play games that much, but if I had to say, then I would say that they like puzzle games. I see a lot of middle-aged people or adults play Candy Crush or the game similar to that.
Have popular games changed since you were a child?
I don't really get the concept, or I don't really play games as much when I was a kid, so I don't really know which games were popular back then, but I do know that they are old-timey and they are quite different from games nowadays.
Can you give me an example of a game that Vietnamese children would play here in Vietnam?
I would say that they play the game I think I mentioned it, yes. They play a game called Arena of Valor, which is a fighting game.
Maybe I should rephrase it. Traditional game.
Oh, traditional game. Let's see. It looked like hopscotch or tag. Sometimes, yes. You would go into these kindergartens or primary school and you would see children chasing each other around and trying to play those games that involve more activities.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. What we're going to do is we're going to move to part two, and for part two, we're going to focus on advertisements. So I'm going to read an advertisement. I'm going to read it to you, and then I will give it to you, and you'll have 2 minutes to prepare. Okay, so describe an advertisement that you remember well. You should say what the advertisement was, what the advertisement was for, where you saw or heard it, what happened in it, and explain why you remember this advertisement well. Here is your paper so you can reference it, and your time will begin now. Okay, are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember when I was younger, when I was around 7 or 8 years old, we used to watch TV when I was at my grandparents' house, and during those ad breaks, there would be an advertisement for a cough syrup or cough drop. I would remember the advertisement having a teacher teaching the class when she suddenly breaks into a fit of cough. After that, she goes home and she finds the said medicine, she drinks it and she gets better. After that, she puts the medicine in front of the audience and she says, "You should try this, it's very good." I remember it so well because of the music. I think that if you ask anyone here, you would know that the music is very catchy and memorizable, as almost everyone know it. At that time, I would think that these ads were annoying, but now that I look back, they were really funny and I really enjoy hearing them.
Okay, fantastic, very good, well done. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick at the moment.
Oh,
Right, what we're going to do...
sorry.
It's okay. Sure. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry, my apologies. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move to part 3 and we're going to have a discussion following the same topic. So advertising.
Yes.
We're going to focus on advertising here in Vietnam. So, in your opinion, what would you identify, I want you to identify the most popular way to advertise things here in Vietnam.
I would say that in this decade of modern amenities, people would choose the most popular way of advertising, which is making its way into the TV shows or the videos. So as I said, when I watch TV, and after the news, there would be those ad breaks where they would land in some advertisement for tons of different things, which will definitely catch the audience attention as they were really eager to watch all the news. So they would try to watch the ads fast to skip to the news, which can benefit the advertisement.
Okay, thank you. What we're going to do now is we're going to move to the next question. I want you to evaluate how important music is. You've mentioned it earlier, but I want you to tell me how important you think music is within advertisements.
I think that having a very catchy or memorizable theme song is really good, as at times when you remember it, you also remember the product that came with it, which benefits the product and its advertisement a lot.
Fantastic. And I want you to suggest some ways some people can find it. Let me see, how can I phrase this? I want you to kind of share why you think some people might get annoyed with advertisements.
I think that people get annoyed of advertisement is when companies overuse it. For example, when you're watching a video, would you like something to just chime in while you're watching the best part? Of course you would not. So I think that if it's at the wrong moment for the advertisement to appear, or if there's too much advertisement, then the audience or the people who the company aims the product at would be very annoyed.
And we're going to talk about some of the effects of advertising. So I want you to consider whether advertisements make people decide to buy things. Do people decide to buy things because they see advertisements?
I think that they do. When you are in an app, a shopping app, if you see advertisement on some products that you find interesting, then your instinct would be to check it out or find a similar product to buy it. So I think, yes, it does really benefits the company and makes the aimed target want to buy it.
Fantastic. And I think I'll let you, we'll stop it after this question, but I want to discuss whether or not you agree or disagree that advertising should not be directed at children. Do you agree or disagree that advertising should or should not be directed at children?
Well, in my opinion, I would say that it depends. This is a really complex question, as children can see advertisement for toys or baby products, but for things like, I don't know, some things like medicine or other things they should not see because it interrupts the brain development and they could really use that time to benefit from something more educational.
Fantastic, all right. That's going to be the end of your speaking test. We are all finished. Well done.